Alright, okay, there we go. I think we're up and running. I think everything is good now. I recently switched to OBS, and by recently I mean I just installed it literally today. Because Twitch Studio is not going to be supported for very much longer. So I have to learn it. I'm going to give just like a little bit of time for some people to show up, I think. Wait a second, is my... That's weird. Well, like I said, I just downloaded it today, so if it's weird, it's not my fault. Oh. Okay. Okay. I think that's correct now. That should be alright. That should be fine. Okay. Okay. Let's hang out for a second. Let's appreciate this background music. I'm hoping the audio is balanced decently. From what I can see, I think it is. Okay. Yeah. Alright, the audio should be alright then. Okay, cool. Anyway, so, as the title suggests, I have a little bit of a reveal. I'm hoping this is gonna work correctly. I'm not sure, but let's just try it out in 3, 2, 1. Ba-ba! I'm a little guy. You see? I'm just a little fella. I think I have it a decent size so that it won't really get in the way of the gameplay, because that would not be fun. So, alright. Okay. Well, it's been a little bit. We got some people in. So let's just go ahead and start a new game. Start a new game? Thank you. Speaking of, can you hear me? Chat, can you hear that? I think you can, yeah. Should be working good. I'm not sure how OBS works yet. Oh, what? Why did you do that? Hello? How kind.
Speak, can't you?
No.
Oh, you're a funny one.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I am.
In any case, I'm going to ask, what's your name?
Critter. Critter. What's a decent last name? I wasn't prepared for having to come up with the last name. Most games only need a first one. Critter Rack. I'm Critter Rack. Alright. Oh yeah. I'm Critter Rack.
Who am I?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Definitely not the Mothman.
I mean, I could kind of tell already, but you know.
Now, how would you like to be addressed?
Ooh. Pronoun options.
Good choice.
No, wait, I didn't want to...
Definitely. Now, how would you like to be addressed?
I just wanted to try it out. Go back.
Good choice.
Why isn't there an option to test them? Okay.
Spicing it up, are you?
let's just go with the regular. You know, I don't think I'm that bad or that good. Maybe I should have gone with easy, but oh well.
What's with the random questions? Well, those who lack a sense of self tend to disintegrate upon entry into this realm of existence. I'm just here to help jog your memory.
um, that would be pretty
Great, let's
helpful.
just zoom through these questions. So tell me about yourself. What's your preferred type of beverage?
Let's see. Oh, I hate sparkling water so much. Water, it's okay. You need to like live and stuff, but you know, I much prefer the carbonation that Cokes have.
Name one of your greatest weaknesses.
Oh, lower back pain for real.
What's something you're ignoring right now?
Um, Definitely
What would you say
exercising.
is
I
your
haven't done that in a
strongest
while.
quality?
Mmm. That's a good question, buddy. I'm not very good at a lot of things.
If you had an entire day to yourself, where would you spend it?
Mmm. I do like a good video game. That's kind of what I'm doing right now, actually.
If you were a cryptid, what would you be?
Whew. I would want to be a werewolf. TBH.
Great, great,
More
interesting.
like a
How
were-rag,
do you
but
envision
whatever.
yourself?
Hmm. Oh, okay, so it's just longer, short. Okay, I'll do short. Heh. Can have a little pomp. That's cute. Let's put some facial hair on. I don't have any, but I would like to. I think it'd be cool. I do have glasses in real life. Ooh, there's a nice green. Ooh, that's... I like that green more, I think. Let's go with this green. What else is there? There's a silly hairpin. But I think I prefer the beanie. Let's go with that. There we go. That looks pretty decent, I think.
It seems my time here is up. Good luck, and know this. I'm rooting for you.
I like how my ears are triangular. Very elf-like. Buzz, buzz. Your phone startles you awake. A trail of messages scrolling down your screen. Hey, are you awake? It's time. Ghosty time. I sent you the address. Just follow the radio tower and you'll find it. All you can manage to type back in your half-asleep, sluggish state is... Okay. You feel a sudden icy chill, jolting you awake and sending shivers down your spine. Whee! Three-eyeballed cat. You see a large, fuzzy gray cat with 3 eyes and a flaming tail shoving her translucent paw through your face.
Greetings, mortal.
Oh, cute! With a yelp, you leap out of bed, the shimmering tabby cat phasing right through you.
Just be normal?
You slept through 3 alarms. I was getting desperate.
Okay, I'm awake, and I'm running late. You rush around your room, gathering everything you could possibly need for tonight. You then run through your mental checklist. Don't forget your flashlight, bolt cutters, granola bars, and you squat down to tie your shoes and slip on your jacket. Opening the door, you step out into the stuffy hallway and march out to your car. Wait for me! Taro has to race to catch up with you, meowing in protest as she kicks off the top step and floats down the stairs, phasing right through the apartment wall. I feel like she has movement kind of, easier than me. Why am I waiting on you? Just go through the wall, dude. Taro finally lands on your shoulder as you reach your car and nips your ear. Ow! You try to brush the phantom cat off your shoulder, but your hand sweeps right through her. How come I can't touch her, but she can touch me, huh? Not fair. Caught you! You flick on the headlights before backing up and pulling onto the street. Are you sure Atlas is going to be any help? Taro keeps her little paws tucked under her fluff like a fuzzy bread loaf. Ooh, Taro loaf. You know what they say about Mothmen? That they're bad omens? Bingo. Omen or not, I could use all the help I can get. Right, that nasty curse. You should really get that checked out. Isn't that your job?
That's cute.
You don't expect me to work on an empty stomach, do you? I'm feeling faint. Do you need me to stop and get you something? Oh no, don't worry about me. I'll survive. You're the one dealing with that wretched curse, not me. I don't feel any different. Oh, you will, and it's going to be agonizing. You never mentioned that. I didn't want to scare you. Even describing this curse brings about evil. So you can't get rid of it, you can't even talk about it, and it's going to be excruciating. Is there anything else you forgot to tell me? Well, there's a countdown. A countdown? That's right. It's a countdown to your imminent demise. That's not funny. Purr! I'm not joking, silly. Oh, I hope that noise wasn't shitty. How much time do I have? That's for a cat to know and a physician to find out. But that's why you're here, right? Being a cosmic guardian and all, you're meant to protect me. Absolutely. Your phone chimes, buzzing in the cup holder. Where are you? I'm on my way. Sheesh. Unlike you, most of us can't fly. You fell back asleep, didn't you? I'm not nocturnal. Not with that attitude. So, do you see the station? Leaning forward, you glance upwards towards the distant radio tower cutting through the night air. I think so. Is it just the three of us? Depends. How cool are you with devils? Pretty cool? Why? I have a friend who just got off work and was wondering if they could tag along. I figured I'd ask you first. Yeah, I definitely feel safer in a larger group. Sweet. See you soon. Don't forget about the phantom frequency. Channel 103.1, Elkhorn Radio. I've got it. Great, thunk. The sound of feathers brush against the microphone, and the audio fizzles out before Atlas squeaks. Sorry, I hit a lamppost. I'll meet up with you soon. Drive safe. Atlas hangs up. Picture Atlas wildly fluttering around a giant light bulb, and then it dawns on you. I forgot my flashlight. Looks like we'll need to make that pit stop and snack run. Rolling into view is a dingy-looking gas station named Al's Owl Nighter. Dozens of sun-bleached local ads plaster the foggy store windows, weeds sprouting through the cracks in the cement. This place looks safe enough, right? It's well lit, at least? Meow. I love just looking at my little fella in the corner now. That's me. It's a little guy, and he speaks when I speak. Anyway, a pleasant jingle echoes into the night air as the door leading out of a roadside mini-mart swings open. You walk out into the starlight, carrying a convenience store sushi roll and a cheap flashlight. Oh, brother, that's a mistake. Do not buy the sushi at a gas station. That's gonna mess you up, brother.
That sushi was suspiciously overpriced.
Yeah, you're telling me, man. You hold the receipt up to the neon sign, eyeing it closely.
Oh well.
Okay. You shuffle back to your car, bounty in tow, and gaze over the horizon. You haven't had a moment to yourself since that cat practically poofed into existence. Opening the car door, you plop down the bag of groceries with a bit of a huff. Your ear catches a low, restrained sound of claws scraping against leather, the sound of some terrible creature trying to hide her devilry. Taro, you goblin, that's my car! Yeah, look how cute she is. I haven't been able to see her tail. Oh, okay. I'm not sure what these are. I was thinking maybe it would make the chat go away so that I could, like, look at her tail, but I guess not. Taro splays her paws and stretches, dragging her claws along the car seat. Well, as my Meowther always said, the world is your scratching post. I'll consider sparing your car's interior if you offer me something I want. Oh, hello, Divil. Welcome back. Oh, you know what I just realized? I don't have chat overlaid onto my stream. I'm not sure how to do that. It's not that big of a deal, so you know what? It'll be fine. I'll figure it out next time. So basically, long story short, we're going to this radio tower, and we have this weird ghost cat, and we're cursed. And we don't know anything about it, but the ghost cat does, but they're not telling us. She tilts her head to one side and closes her eyes expectantly. Oh yeah, and also the guy that we're meeting at the radio tower is a Mothman. Not like the Mothman, but a Mothman. You know? You roll your eyes and reach over, gently scratching Taro behind the ears. She's oddly cold for a big fuzzy cat. Yeah, she's dead. Or maybe not necessarily dead, but never alive? I don't know. She's a ghost, though. You're a real handful, Taro. Seriously, what kind of cat drags me out past midnight for some expired sushi? We have places to be. An angel, of course. Or that's what I call myself, anyway. You do know I'm not just a normal cat, right? Meow. Paw over the goods. How do you think my Taro voice is, Stibble? I don't know how long I can do it for. I'm just hoping she doesn't talk too much. You peel off the plastic wrap and slide it towards the demanding cat. You turn the key in the ignition, the old car rattling to life. We'd better get going before I totally chicken out. Ooh, it sounds great, thanks. The car drives off, peeling out of the convenience store parking lot and down the dimly lit streets of Long Hope. The dimly lit? Oh yeah, also at the radio tower, the reason we're going there is maybe related to my curse. I'm not entirely sure. Taro scarfs down the last bits of sushi, licking specks of rice off her nose. Aren't we on the lookout for that phantom frequency? Ah, right. You slide your hand over to the dash and click on the stereo. The radio whirs on with harsh static as it switches between frequencies until it reaches 103.1. The static is cut with a crisp and peppy tune, cueing the start of some sort of radio show. I am kind of hoping that the audio is loud enough for you to hear whenever they do voice it, because they voice like special lines and stuff so that you can get an idea of what they sound like. Because it'd be kind of awkward if I just stopped talking sometimes. Oh, it's too quiet. Oh, okay. Let me. Oop. I'll put it. Let's see about how that goes. Alright, well, of course, now he stops talking. Madhouse clears his throat for emphasis. If that's still too quiet, I'll see if I can figure out how to edit the voiceover audio instead of just the game.
Join our royal family and become the independent girl boss of your dreams.
Oof, okay, let me see. Settings. Okay. Let's turn these down a little. And so that becomes a bit louder in comparison, and then I can turn this up without blasting on my eardrums. Yeah, girl boss Madhouse. Alright, let's see how that goes.
For a tiny fee of $1,200,
That sounds louder.
Enroll in our courses and start feeding today. Join us and flourish the Great Mother.
Alright, that definitely sounds louder. Okay, that should be better.
Wow. Thanks much for that threatening and oddly fleshy letter. Seriously, this thing is meaty.
Meaty? Paper? What? You turn off the radio. Yuck. Didn't you mail in a fan letter? I wouldn't call myself a fan. Heck, I've never even heard of the guy. You grimace, glancing out the window as the woods begin thinning out into a clearing. That seems a tad insincere, bothering a fellow you don't even know. The skeletal frame of the radio tower stretches up over the horizon, looming over your destination, Elkhorn Radio Station. Pulling into the radio station's overgrown parking lot, you park between the fading lines. Taro hops up and jumps into her human's arms, insisting on being carried like the oversized baby she is. You open the car door and step outside. You feel the brush of Taro's whiskers against your cheek, somewhat easing your fears. Oh, I can see her little tail a little. Oh, a fluffy baby.
Oh dear.
Okay, we'll be fine. It's just a haunted station on a hill. No big deal. You click on the hefty flashlight with a tight grip. You angle the light towards the station, as well as the large metal fence in front of it. Oh, crap. I forgot the bolt cutters again. We listed these things earlier as things we needed to grab, and we just, forgot them, I guess. You turn your attention instead to a large sheet of wood spray painted with crude red letters attached to the fence. You read it aloud. Keep out, trespassers will be murder-lated. Cool. I heard the place glows red on Friday nights, and the on-air sign never burns out. Bunch of silly rumors, if you ask me. Where is everyone? It's already 2 a.m. They should have been here by now. Checking the time, you stuff your phone into your pocket and scan your surroundings with your flashlight. This calls for an investigation. Or I could just shoot them a text. No, not like that. You've got to roll. I left my dice at home. What am I looking at? Sometimes things require skill and a bit of luck. So to determine how your fate unfolds, you have to roll. You'll be given a difficulty rating that you have to meet or surpass. The universe will then add a modifier based on your stats. Brains in this case. This feels like some kind of forbidden knowledge. No, the nyehehe is not me. It's built into the game. Thanks for the compliment, though. I think is that I sound a lot like the cat. That one was me. Oh, it is. Now try rolling for real.
Are you even trying?
Wow, that was awful. Don't worry, uh-oh, what's my dog barking about? Don't worry, though. If you fail a roll, don't fret. You have a chance to change fate by spending karma. Let me just call Atlas. What's karma, you ask? Well, whenever you fail a roll, you can expend karma to re-roll. You can re-roll as many times as you have karma, whether you succeeded or failed that roll, but you have to be smart with it. You only get a point of karma when you fail and decide not to re-roll. You got it? I'm sure someone around here gets it. Great! Now, tap that button and try re-rolling those dice. And failure. Again. You shine your flashlight all around the empty lot, nothing particularly catching your eye. I'm sure that totally was not scripted failure. Well. Hi.
What the heck?
Okay, that was a bit of a delayed reaction with how slowly I clicked. Wait, Atlas?
The one and only. I thought I'd scope out the perimeter before diving right in.
After his dramatic entrance, Atlas shakes out his glossy feathers and flaps his large wings. His antennae twitch as he stands on one leg, poking Taro with one of his hind claws. Yeah, it's the Mothman. It's the Mothman. Oh, yeah.
So, is this the spirit you mentioned? I kinda expected something, more impressive.
His hands are quite large. Bro has the Yowie hands. Taro fluffs up, her whiskers standing on end as she hisses.
I am a great and powerful cosmic guardian.
She bites one of the Mothman's talons. Ouch! I am in immense pain. I'm still trying to figure out how to do Alice's voice, because it's kind of like if Taro's was deeper, but keep the squeaky. You know? Alice pulls away, breaking out of Taro's grip. It's not too late to be haunted by something. That's not it. That's... oof. It's not too late to be haunted by something cooler, right? I think that's a bit different than hers, like, you can differentiate. Oh no. Shaquille O'Neal hands, yeah. Taro's doing her best. You're just jealous you don't have a familiar following you around. Damn, if I had to pick, I'd want a Raven familiar. Too bad ravens hate me. Oh, I'm kind of giving him the TikTok satire of anime protagonist voice, aren't I? That's just what he's just gonna have that. That's what he's just gonna have. Atlas bends down and scoops the flashlight off the ground. Here, sorry for startling you. Breaking through the greenery, a single blue flame casts an eerie light over a large, imposing demon striding into the clearing, a heavy pair of bolt cutters resting at their hip.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Mommy? I'm sorry? It seems everyone has arrived. I assume Atlas spoke of me? How'd you get here so fast? Legs? This is Jamie, the roughest devil around. They're a great listener, a bone collector, fist fighter, and artist. Jamie, you should Jamie, you should show Critter some drawings. No.
Oh, man!
But you're so good.
Who cares?
I suppose I'll scout on ahead, since you seem to be in such capable claws. The feline hovers past the demon, floats through the fence, and disappears into the overgrowth. We should follow suit. Jamie struts toward the chain-link fence, unsheathing the bolt cutters. They snap through the padlock and give a quick thumbs up.
Let the crimes commence.
This is a horrible idea. What if someone gets hurt? You hesitate, stopping just before the gate. Psh, ghosts are practically harmless. Oh no, why'd I give him the gay voice? Why is it so hard for me to keep consistent voices? It is. My brain is short-circuiting right now. Psh, ghosts are practically harmless. I bet this dude's just some disembodied voice or a possessed microphone. Besides, you've got me to protect you. Nah, it's the other way around. Hurry up. The exterior of the radio station is tagged with fading graffiti and plastered with condemnation warning posters. Jamie turns the handle to the front door and it easily clicks open. Creepy. Looking through the doorway, the dark interior of the station seems impossibly clean compared to the outside. The waiting room is seemingly suspended in time, only faded from months of neglect, maybe years. You shuffle in line behind Jamie as you examine the lobby. Stopping a moment, you realize that you're the only one with the flashlight. All of you can see in the dark? Indeed, my eyes can pierce any darkness. I actually rely on my CRYPTID antennae. With those big ol' eyes, my vision's super sensitive to light. Okay, it's not seeing, but more like smelling.
You have got to be joking.
Atlas, can you go a day without mentioning your insectoid parts? I don't mind, really. You twirl the flashlight in your hand, nearly dropping it in the process. Oh, that's something I would do for real. Wandering around, Atlas tries the nearest door. After finding it locked, he shuffles over to the recording studio window and presses his face against the glass. Jamie kicks one of the trash cans over. Dozens of lime green soda cans come clanging out, scattering across the floor. For an unlocked haunted house, it is surprisingly untouched. I almost feel bad trashing the place. Where do you think we'll find the ghost? You tuned into the ghost frequency, right? Atlas gives a reassuring nod.
There's no feathers off my back.
Why was that so much deeper? It's fine if you didn't. I'll catch you up. So, the show was basically this radio host, Madhouse Mike, reading ghost stories and urban myths off a script. It was all super cheesy and I loved it. I don't understand why. Anyways, he's the ghost we're looking for. Madhouse was an expert on the supernatural, so I'm certain he'll know something about your curse. Mike is playing a character, Atlas. Who knows what the guy is like off air? Jamie absentmindedly crushes one of the spilt cans and tosses it back into the trash can. Aren't ghosts usually created from tragedy? He sounds normal enough to me. Atlas gasps.
I got a story about this one!
It was totally tragic. Madhouse died while advertising for some sketchy drink company. He thought he can bring in more listeners by drinking the entire sample box. It actually worked for like 2 seconds. I mean, really, who'd trust a company named Toxic Waste Energy? People would buy that in real life. He drank so much that his skin glowed green and he beefed it from all that radiation. The studio had to shut down and no one alive's been on air since. Do you even hear yourself? This is exactly what Madhouse would have wanted. Hosting a radio show for the rest of eternity? That sounds great.
You have got to be joking.
Turning into a restless ghost is easily the worst case scenario. It's funny, he carried me through those long nights at my old retail job back home. You know, before I got fired after being robbed twice and starting an electrical fire. The dude was a legend for us night owls. Yeah, G Fuel moment. This is me when I get my G Fuel sponsorship. You truly are a bringer of bad luck. You're a literal devil. So, it's just a rumor. Rumors won't get us anywhere. Let's search the place and gather more information. And risk upsetting the guy when we're about to hop into his radio show? No way. Upset?
Idiotic.
Atlas. We're trespassers. What do you think about this critter? Both Jamie and Atlas turn to you, expecting you to settle whatever this is. Jamie's right. We might find something useful, like a vault of haunted treasure or portal to a ghost dimension. Atlas, think of all the exclusive merch. You could totally ask for an autograph. You think so? Actually, let's check out the record room. There's gotta be some shiny collector vinyls and tapes in there. The Mothman's eyes sparkle. You know, for research purposes. Jamie brushes past you and opens the door before them, ushering the human to follow. Scratch that. I want this specter dealt with now. Hey, I was wondering, why'd you come with us? I wanted to meet you. An average human moving to Longhope is a major big deal. I do. I love his eyes. They go all shiny. He's just a little fella. What makes you say that? Folks around here tend to be occult, undead, or aquatic, which you are not. Nope. I wish I was. Then something had to have brought you here. Jamie's expression darkens, their gaze trailing down before resting upon you. Your throat feels dry as you try to force a response. Man, I really hope I'm not getting the hiccups in the middle of a stream. That would be embarrassing. What? Oh, I accidentally touched the scroll wheel. Well, I've known Atlas since, like, forever. He helped me unpack. No, something worse. Jamie, you're being awfully cryptic. I tend to be. No, wait, because why do they look like of Clifford with the ears? Oh, no. Okay. But let's not jump to conclusions. You've decided Jamie is definitely annoyed with you. You must salvage this. So, you'll be there for Friday's movie night, right? Jamie's eyes light up, the flame atop their head flickering a warmer blue. Carrying stuffed sweet potatoes, chicken skewers, and jalapeno dip. You picture Jamie wearing a gingham apron and oven mitts, all while carrying a tray of freshly baked snickerdoodles. You cook?
Excellent.
Part-time. I have so many questions. They called me the Grill Master. Jamie, I need answers. I need you to keep walking. Sure thing, Grill Master.
Do not say that.
With a grunt, you manage to shove the door open, knocking down a filing cabinet blocking the doorway within the room. Stepping over the cabinet, you gaze around the office. The room is completely trashed. Loose papers are scattered across the carpet, green sludge is smeared across the walls, and a bookshelf full of records and trophies are smashed to bits. Oh dear. I saw the guy in the light. I saw it. Don't pretend like I didn't.
Oh, man!
Oh, there he is again. No, what kind of monster did this? The Mothman scoops up a handful of shattered records, letting shards fall between his feathers. No, do not get the swaths out. Put the swaths away. These were original copies. Couldn't you just download the digital album? No, it's about the rich omnidimensional sound. Ignoring Atlas's muttering, Jamie runs their claws across the wall, tracing out the words written in faintly glowing slime. Look at his little woosha 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 eyes. DailyGhostWatch.net. The hell does that mean?
Could this be right?
Sounds like a website. Atlas looks up from the vinyl wreckage, wiping away his tears. It's just some blog that reports on abnormal occurrences. Makes sense. I was actually a mod there for like a month. Ew. Moderation's important. Yeah, you nerds better get snooping. I'll make it quick. Where should I start? The computer. Sneaking around the office, you stop at the desk resting in one corner. A chunky computer hums with power and the monitor rests on the desk, a single sticky note slapped to its screen. It reads, "Password, death proof," in messy pen strokes. You click on the monitor, which blinks on and flashes a group photo of the studio members before sputtering out again. Clicking on the monitor once more, you click the minimized web page and are greeted with a ghost hunting forum. Someone seems to have scoured the page, leaving comments and even arguing with users under the username RadioGhost1. One comment reads, "This guy sounds so cool. I wonder what he was like in life." A response under the same username reads, "Great post. Heaven's really missing out, lol." Scrolling down, you see that Radio Ghost 1's been banned for self-advertising. You're about to check the other tab open on the computer, but you are cut short as something cold brushes against you. Turning around sharply, you see a human-sized figure crafted out of empty toxic waste cans sits in a dusty office chair. Huh. The figure has a marker mouth hanging open in a smile, its head built from a half-crushed water jug and paper clips strung together like hair. A name tag clipped to the forehead reads Debbie. This is seriously creepy. Oh, we're rolling investigation. Oh! Failure. Okay, well, that's rough. Alright, nerds, we gotta go. Jamie gestures to the door, their tail flicking impatiently. I could have totally re-rolled that. I do have full karma. What if I need it later? Fine. There's no way I can salvage this. Atlas begrudgingly leaves the remains of shattered vinyls behind. Atlas briskly marches ahead. You walk like a pigeon. Following Atlas's voice, you and Jamie turn the corner and stop abruptly. He's fiddling with the doorknob. It's totally jammed. Atlas is cut short as a hand shoots out from the door, grabbing at the muff's neck fluff. It stops, confused, and slinks back behind the door. Guess I scared him off. The door suddenly vanishes, leaving Atlas tumbling into the studio room.
Well.
It's giving Beetlejuice.
What took you so long? You all three totally left me hanging. Dead air is a career killer in this line of work. You could have at least rescheduled with my producer.
You mean the jug-headed abomination back in the office? Ah, so you met old Debbie! Ah, this is gonna be horrible in my voice, and it's not gonna sound great, either. Not much of a talker. Madhouse Mike laughs at his own joke. Hello? Suddenly blinking into view, Mike appears in his full ghoulish glory. You're really real. Of course I'm real. You think I host a radio show just for kicks? I've been waiting for a special guest slot for ages. Oh god. Oh my gosh, Mike Madhouse! Alice takes a sharp breath, absolutely starstruck at the sight of his hero, a real urban legend.
Oh boy, I'm a huge fan!
Atlas looks up at Jamie, who's blankly staring at Madhouse, a wild look in their eyes. Jamie, don't. We're here to join you on tonight's show. And ask you some questions. I don't think it'd be a good idea. Madhouse pauses. To turn down such big fans! Except you, the one with the ram horns. I don't deal with devils. Bold choice of words for a dead man. You're a fire hazard. Sorry, Jamie. Oh, I understand. Weak-willed spirits tend to fall faint around me. Atlas does a giddy fist pump to himself and stands up straight. Sweet. Yes, this is business. I am a serious business boy. Whoa. Evening, ghosts and ghouls. We're back live at Alcorn Radio, located just off Route 101 for those just tuning in. I'm your ghastly host, Madhouse Mike, and welcome to the Witching Hour. Jesus Christ. I need to know if the Madhouse Mike voice is actually good before I continue to wreck my voice with it. Because I'm not going to wreck my voice or something that sounds like shit. Slurping back some water. Ugh. I love watching my little mouth move, though. Anyway. We've got a special treat tonight. Guests from the realm of the living. Why don't you introduce yourselves? I feel like he is heavily looted online. Mike makes a nod, cueing the two in. Lex, if you're listening, you owe me $20. Dude, now's not the time. You whisper to the Mothman, shooting him a glare. I'm Critter, and this is Atlas. We're both big fans.
Whoa.
You've got guts moving to a town full of cryptids. I guess so. Were you scared? Oh, he's doing an ooh-woo face. Look at his little mouth. That's so cute. A little, but I know I'll be okay with my cosmic guardian around. Oh, what? My ghost cat, Taro. She's meant to protect me, but, she tends to do her own thing. Where is Taro, anyway? Sounds like you got a real affinity for spirits. And knack for trouble. You elbow Atlas and the two of you exchange cheeky smiles. Then I suppose trouble here's the only one... I broke again. Then I suppose trouble here's the one and only Mothman. A prophet of the Silver Bridge, bringer of disaster. So, what's it like being an omen of destruction? No, that'd be my dad. I'm just a Mothman, not the Mothman. I can't really control my visions either. I'm just here helping out a cursed friendo. You can see the future? Hell yeah! Give us a prophecy, Mothman. Atlas looks a little frazzled, his eyes darting which way. Like, on the spot? I wanted to talk about Critter's curse. It's okay, just go with the flow. What's in my future? Okay, sure. Yeah, I can try. Closing his eyes, the moth folds his wings and tilts his head to one side as if he's trying to listen in on something. Nope, never mind. I can't do this. Why not? I guess ghosts are just too dang hard to read. Can't we move on to the next bit?
Yawn.
Seriously? Sorry, man. Yeah, it was worth a shot. You feel a little underwhelmed. What about my future? Critter, you're gonna oversleep and wake up with a headache. Oh man. That for real happened to me this morning, L. You're definitely underwhelmed. Any tips on how to set these things into motion? How am I supposed to know? Beta's stupid and impossible to figure out. Wow, real inspiring stuff, little dude. Mike waves his hand around, shaking his head with a smile. I say we move on to our next segment. How about some episodic callbacks? It should be a total breeze for such big fans. Yep, I'm a real mega fan. Episode 15. Which undead horror did we interview on the show? You sit there quietly, shuffling your feet and tapping the counter, unsure of what to say. Some sort of spooky spaghetti? Bloody bones! The Mothman throws a wing up into the air, exclaiming the answer. Folding your arms across your chest, you sink into their chair with a scowl. Perfect! This is a spicy one. In episode 26, who was Bigfoot's secret lover? It's on the tip of my tongue. The squonk. The goat man. Not bad. Though you really ought to give your friend here a chance. Mike snickers. I'm a little unprepared here. Right. I'm getting ahead of myself. In season 1's finale, what news broke that night? I'm pretty sure you died. Alice gently taps you on the foot with a talon and whispers to you before you can answer. There was an alien abduction. It was aliens. Oh yeah? Just how many episodes of my show aired on the radio? Atlas whispers to you in a hushed voice. 32. 32. Correct. Madhouse's smile falters. Next question. What did I have for breakfast? You look to Alice for an answer, but he doesn't respond. I don't know. The ghost is absolutely thrilled by Alice's answer. Any real listener would know I skipped breakfast. That's totally unfair. Oh yeah? Hey Atlas, who sponsored season 2's recap episode? Atlas shrugs. I skipped the ad breaks. How do you skip ads on the radio? Toxic waste energy. It was toxic waste energy. But good try. We're cutting to commercial. He points at Atlas. You. Me? You'll be helping me out here. Wow, okay. Now, you all know that personally I love toxic waste. Why did my HP come up? That's scary. In fact, I drank so much that my skin turned green. Ha! But I can recognize my own biases, so don't just take my word for it. Atlas, pal, why don't you try out the newest flavor, Beyond the Grave? A can of toxic waste suddenly appears in Mothman's grasp, as though he had always been holding it. Atlas grips the can in his claws and cracks it open, letting the green foam trail down his feathers. Yeah, sure, but didn't this lukewarm soda literally kill you? You'll give me an autograph, right? Just drink it. Oh, Jesus, what's with my dogs? Hey? She's okay, I guess. He takes a sip. What? The Mothman drops like a rock. Wow, it just fucking killed him, I guess. So, what do you think? I'm sure we're all dying to know. Did his hat have little eyebrows that moved? I swear it wasn't like that a second ago. Suddenly, Atlas perks right back up and wipes away the green liquid trailing from his mouth. Wowzers! I feel like my skeleton could jump out and dance a jig. Seriously, Beyond the Grave will knock your socks off. You jump from your seat. Wait, what's going on? What did you do to Atlas? Chillax, it's only temporary. Assuming you can get through this next segment. It's time for my favorite game, Fake or Folklore. Can I just say, I really enjoy our time spent together. Anyway, why don't you explain the rules, flyboy? Atlas jitters unnaturally, his antennae twitching as he speaks. Sure thing, Maddie. The rules are easy. Mike here will describe a cryptid and you have to guess what it is. If you get it wrong, you'll suffer a tiny penalty. If you're alive by the end, you win. Penalty? I'm guessing you'll kill me if I refuse to play. No way! I'll just be keeping Atlas as collateral, so by all means, leave your precious Mothman behind. I could use a co-host. Fine. I'll play your stupid game. You plop back down in the cushioned office chair and fold your arms. Now's your chance to really let your knowledge shine. Couldn't have said it better myself, Flyboy. Now let's get started with some fake or folklore. Question 1. Sighted in 1971, the Missouri monster Momo is known to scare off attackers with what? It stinks. Don't they smell really bad? I think they'd stave people off with their stench. That's certainly an answer. Come on, are you even trying? You're completely right. I've gone softer than a marshmallow. Question 2. Order frame. A cryptid found terrorizing Logan Canyon in 1923 was what creature? A lost gray. A, lost gray? You think you read something about this once? How daring! Madhouse gestures to Alice, who's shaking like a rag doll. Bzz, wrong. The correct answer was a big bear. Oh shit. You flinch from a sudden jolt of pain aching through your body. Ow. It'll only get harder from here. In fact, every question you get wrong will slightly increase the vitality we sap from you. Sorry, rules are rules. You're making up the rules. Someone's gotta make them. Next question? Oh, now this is a good one. Question 3. The Rochester Giant, sighted in 1965, crushed the hood of whose car? How the hell am I supposed to know that shit? Uh-oh. I fucking accidentally minimized my fucking tab. Jesus. How am I supposed to know that? I don't even know what the Rochester Giant is. You're totally making stuff up. Hey, no fair, Maddie. Trick questions are totally against the rules. How are you this obnoxious? You're supposed to be under my complete control. I think we have time for one last question as an encore to the folks at home. Mike leans into his microphone, lowering his voice to a low growl. Do you know what happens to cheaters? I lose? Of course you lose. I make the rules. It's my show, my rules, my game. The ghost suddenly blinks out, only to reappear behind Atlas.
You're just another fake fan.
In a flash, Mike melds with Atlas, and the two form a much larger, scarier creature.
Don't you know who I am? I'm a goddamn urban legend, and I'm done wasting my eternity in this place.
It's kinda daddy, though. I mean, what?
Don't I deserve to be free? Somehow, even in death, I'm still working. All night, every day, all the time, forever. Well, I'm done with liars, fakers, and those goddamn ghost hunters. None of them ever cared about the real me.
That's rough, buddy.
I quit! No more graveyard shifts, no more management, and no more fake fans.
The pair looks down at their hands and wiggles each finger.
And do you know what happens to fake fans?
The cryptid laughs, taking a wobbly step forward.
I get their souls.
Atlas staggers forward and swipes his talons through the air, narrowly missing you. You roll off your chair onto the floor, and without realizing it, you sprint for the door in an effort to simply stay alive. Atlas, what about our Friday movie night? Atlas can't hear you. We were going to watch the extended edition of that one fantasy trilogy with the director's commentary. The Mothman goes rigid and his antennae flick forward. And subtitles? You fumble with the doorknob, trying to get it open. Atlas's left leg jerks to one side, almost toppling the Mothman over. He takes another step, but trips over nothing, like two drivers fighting for the same steering wheel. Are you crazy? We can't just combine cryptids. The radio man moth sounds fucking stupid. Jamie, help! The Jersey Devil clambers into the room, confused. They look around, only to watch the possessed Mothman jerk and jitter towards the duo, muttering and clawing at his own feathers. No, the hiccups are back.
What?
Did Atlas get taller? That's the first thing you noticed? This is unforgivable. Aw, not used to being the armrest, huh, Shorty? This isn't a contest. You're right, feelers don't count. I think now's it's time to fight. But that'll hurt him. Oh, so now you care. Gosh, Critter, I thought you were supposed to protect me. Huh? Let's make this quick. Ooh. This kind of slaps. Madless laughs on your face. Madless opens up by checking an oversized stereo speaker with supernatural force. Ugh, failure. I'm gonna re-roll that. Let's go. Jimmy barely steps out of the way. Freebie! Are you two even trying? Madless furiously swipes his claws at the demon, who narrowly dodges the attack. Critter, I need direction. What do I even do? Choose a skill in the top left corner. Click it. Let's do Skullcracker. That sounds useful. Let's go. Success. Okay, that was a success? What does that mean? Great. Let me explain the basics. Shit. Where do I even start? You see, damage. Base damage. Then you, stimulate the action economy, and modifiers add numbers to your roll. Stamina, exhaustion meter. My brain hurts. It's okay, take your time. Physical special split. Is my nose bleeding? Deep breaths. I can't do this. If I heard Atlas, he would cry, and I'd never forgive myself. Oh god, I really am the devil. Atlas, help! Not my problem. No, I'm not explaining shit. Shut up and fight me. Please. Okay. It seems Atlas's innate desire to overshare is more powerful than any supernatural force. God, that's so me. What do you need to know? The stats are what they mean. Okay, so there are 6 stats. Bronze, Brains, Guts, Hustle, Charm, and Occult. Brawn is your physical strength. It's typically used as a bonus and modifier for physical attacking moves. Brains is a sum of your mental strength and general insight. It's the main stat used for out-of-combat investigation, plus the defensive stat against supernatural damage. Guts is your physical constitution and fortitude. It's used for things like resisting poison and illness or physical damage. Hustle is your speed and hand-eye coordination. It's used as a modifier to avoid many attacks as well as determine aim and effectiveness of split-second attacks. Charm is your charisma and likability. It's mostly used for convincing people of things and swaying hearts. Occult is your attunement to the supernatural. Any magics or unnatural abilities outside the realm of physical prowess use Occult. These stats are the modifiers used in rolls as well as damage calculation for whatever move you're trying to use. There are stats also exclusive to combat encounters such as POW mod, P defense, and S defense. POW mod refers to an additional bonus to attacking power. Whenever damage calculation is involved, POW mod is a flat damage bonus added to damage. P defense and S defense are similar to power, except it's a flat bonus to defense against attacks. Damage is split into 2 types, physical and supernatural. Physical attacks being resisted by guts and supernatural attacks being resisted by brains. Anything else? Move descriptions and effects. Oh, this is easy. So, moves are typically laid out as follows. Success, this happens on a success. Failure, this happens on a failure. Checks, your modifier versus enemy modifier or fixed difficulty, X, cost X stamina. When a skill does damage, in order to figure out whether it's resisted by P defense or S defense, just think of what it's doing. If it's punching, it's P defense, but if you're slinging a fireball, it's resisted by S defense. Anything else? Stamina, exhaustion, and recovery. All moves have a listed stamina cost ranging from 0 to 5, and all party members have a stamina ranging from 0 to 4. Whenever you use a move, you lose the listed stamina cost, but every party member not involved gains +1 stamina. Some moves use multiple party members, so keep that in mind. You can use any move regardless of how much stamina you have versus its cost, but if you go into the negatives, you become exhausted. Exhausted party members cannot act for a set amount of turns until they become unexhausted. Anything else? Enemy attacks, MTA, and difficulty. MTA, moves until attack is simple. It's the number of turns you can take until the foe in question can act. It's a fun little countdown going down to the mark when we can kick your butt. Some enemies can also attack multiple times when their counter reaches 0, so it's safe to assume that foes fighting by themselves will go more than once in any given encounter. One important thing to note is how KO'd party members affect delay. If a party member is KO'd, any healing can bring them up from 0 health. There's no revives after all. To balance this out, whenever an enemy's turn ends and any party members are KO'd, their maximum delay is lowered by each downed party member. For example, if you have a team of 4 and 2 are downed, the enemy acts and has a maximum delay of 5. The delay would be set to 3 because 2 party members being down sped up the process. I think that's everything. Hey, Jamie. It's okay. Get his ass. Jamie's totally fired up, a spark of determination gleaming in their wild eyes. It inspires you too. Maybe things will work out. Maybe you can do this. Let's save Atlas. Madlas freaks out. I need a breather. Jamie closes their eyes and the flame between their horns casts a cool light over their allies, mending some of their wounds. It's time to fight. Great. Awesome. Okay, well, I don't have... I should probably not go for Bash, because he has got good hustle, and I don't have good brawn. Let's just go ahead and do this real quick, see if I can get anything good out of it. I cannot, but that does raise my karma.
Isn't my day.
That was the wrong voice. Critter tries to think as hard as they can, but is worn out in the process. I think I broke my brain. Isn't that just a mood? Don't worry, I can take things from here. Jamie's brawn is raised by 2, current 3, and Jamie's occult is raised by 2, current 5. Athouse is preparing to attack. It's time to fight. Do you have... Okay. Alright, let's use this because they've got a boost to occult now. Let's go.
You're simply outmatched.
Swiping their hand through the air, Jamie unleashes a raging bolt of blue hellfire. Madlas is engulfed in a pale blue light and takes 12 damage. Damn, that was pretty good. Yeah! Athouse cackles as he chucks an oversized stereo speaker at Jamie. Or I guess it's Madlas. Ooh, a success. Let's go. Jamie steps back as the hit completely whiffs, shattering against the ground, grimacing at the collateral damage. It's time to fight. Okay. Let's see if I can do this. Okay, well, I'm full on karma, so let me just re-roll, because why not? And success! Let's go. That was the wrong voice line again. That's weird. Critter successfully bashes Madlas with a thwack. Madlas takes 1 damage. Oh, that sucks. Oh, but the POW mod is lowered by 1. Current -1. It's time to fight. If we can do another good Spirit Blaze, that would be great. Let's go!
You're simply outmatched.
Swiping their hand through the air, Jamie unleashes a raging bolt of blue hellfire. Madlas is engulfed in a pale blue light and takes 7 damage. Yeah! What was it? Madlas? Madlas is preparing to attack. It's time to fight. Don't think anybody's gotten hurt, so we don't need to... okay, well.
Oh dear.
I try to think as hard as I can, but I'm worn out in the process, and I broke my brain. Don't worry, I can take things from here. Jamie's brawn is raised by 2, current +3, and Jamie's occult is raised by 2, current +5. Great. Madlas looks to Critter and wildly slashes his claws through the air. I've got a +2. Let's go. I dodge. Oh, never mind. That was their roll. Critter comes out mostly unscathed, taking 3 damage. Well, that's not that bad. And then it's time to fight. Can I skip a turn? So if we go guts for guts, His bro is almost dead. Yep, let's go. Easy, easy. Jamie headbutts Madless Jamie headbutts Madless with precision roughness. Madless takes 9 damage. Jamie takes 4 recoil damage, but that's okay because it's the end of the fight. Never mind. You losers really thought you could defeat me? What a joke. You're looking at the next Mothman, baby. Yeah, not a Mothman, but the Mothman. No more patronizing stares or shifty glances. Just sheer crystalline terror. I'm a legend. I'm a demon. I'm a... Atlas pops back to normal. I'm a little lightheaded.
Know your place.
The door to the studio buckles, splitting open as monstrous Taro bursts into the room. With a triumphant meow, she knocks Atlas to the ground. Sprawled out on the floor, all battered and dazed, Atlas hacks up a mouthful of toxic waste. Taro, what the hell? Atlas, are you okay? Atlas gives you a weak thumbs up. Yeah, I'm fine. Sorry for scaring you. Helping Atlas to his feet, you keep an arm around him as you nervously glance around. Where's Madhouse? Mike, you... Sorry, that's the wrong voice. Mike, you coward. Grasping at the air, the Jersey Devil exhales a gout of blue flame as they throw punches at nothing. Purr? Do you honestly think that'll work? Throwing another punch, Jamie winces as it actually strikes. Madhouse's open palm. Coward! The ghost blinks back into view with a giddy laugh and a smile. Okay, so that was only part 1. We get to finish the fight now. Jamie yanks their hand away, but it's too late. Madhouse has coiled his fist around their arm. Didn't I tell you? Jamie doesn't care. They swing their head back and slam their skull against the ghost's face, leaving Madhouse sputtering. I don't deal with... Throwing their other fist, Jamie punches their arm through Madhouse's chest. Let me finish! They're both stuck. Jamie can't move their arms. Jamie bites and kicks, but to no avail. They're tangled in a tangible, intangible mess. Way to go and ruin the moment, bonehead! Madhouse tightens his grip around the devil. You wouldn't dare. What? I've never possessed a demon before. Your soul would be incinerated.
Yawn.
So what? I'll manage. Either way, it's a win-win. Madhouse's jaw suddenly unhinges, a curled horn jutting out the side of his head. He claps a hand over his face and stifles a cry, his ghastly form flickering in the iridescent lights. I told you it wouldn't work. Jamie acts fast, taking this moment to finally tear their hand out of Madhouse's chest while he writhes, shaking ectoplasm off their claws. Oh boy! Madhouse gets an encore. Oh god, he's got 60 HP. You look to Jamie nervously. Okay, so we're all brought back, which is great. What does Atlas do? Oh, Lord Ump, I love that. Okay, brains. Okay, that should be pretty good. Just put him off for as long as possible.
That worked?
Atlas begins his rambling, making Madhouse get sleepy. In episode 301 of Slagnar the Werewolf Lover Barbarian, it's revealed that Slagnar's mom is actually... No, dude, stop. It's too dorky. Getting sleepy. Ugh. Madhouse takes 5 boredom damage. Madhouse's turn is delayed by +3 turns. Taro yawns and combs her whiskers. Taro, what do you do? Alright, so you got +2 brawn, and he's only got +1 hustle, so I could do that. What's your charm, and what's his brains? Well, we can try that too. I can always re-roll, because I'm pretty sure I'm full. Yep. Let's go.
Get 'em!
Check this out. Oh, sorry, that's the wrong voice. Check this out. Hey, Ecto Cooler. You look like an anthropomorphic string bean. Psh, nice try, but I'm not that easy. Madhouse grimaces and curses under his breath. Madhouse's difficulty is lowered by 1. Current, -1. Madhouse's PAL mod is lowered by 2. Current, -2. You brace yourself for the worst. Oh wait, I think that look. I should have raised Jamie's occult again. Damn. Swiping their hand through the air, Jamie unleashes a raging bolt of blue hellfire. The flames roar out of control. Everyone takes damage. Shit. Atlas coughs out more ectoplasm. It's hard out. Alright, let's go with this. Let's go! Oh. Critter thinks real hard to collect their thoughts about what to do next. Think, think, think. Got it. Karma's maxed out. Well, I already had max fucking karma. Damn it. I wasn't thinking too well about that, huh? Alright, Alice. You're gonna lore dump again. See what we get. Alright, a success. Alice begins his rambling, making Madhouse get sleepy. What does it all mean? Personally, I find comfort in the people I surround myself with. No, dude, stop. It's too dorky. Getting sleepy. Ugh. Madhouse takes 4 boredom damage. Madhouse's turn is delayed by +3 turns. You look to Jamie nervously. Alright, Taro. So she's like a tank.
Pounds!
She wants to be kind of low, because she does more damage with the pounce. Taro fluffs cutely, making her fur fluff up in defense. This feline's feeling fortified. Taro's defense is raised by +1. Jamie shifts their weight, their tail swishing in time. Damn it. Come on, reroll. Oh, your Wi-Fi cut out? What's happening? Oh, so basically Madhouse is real mad, and we have to beat him up. He kind of possessed Alice for a little bit. Yeah. Reaching up, Jamie cups the flame in their hands and whispers a spell, the small flame dancing forward before exploding into a wild burst of hellfire. Madhouse is engulfed in a pale blue light and takes a hefty 9 damage. Madhouse is preparing to attack. You brace yourself for the worst. Except not really, because it's still my turn. Okay, I'm gonna try this. Let's go. Are you even listening to me? Madhouse tenses up, hesitating a moment as he feels a twinge of guilt. I can't give up. Madhouse's difficulty is lowered by 2, current -3, and his brawn is lowered by 2, current +0. Madhouse's turn is delayed by +1. Madhouse is preparing to attack, and Jamie's trying to hold back for Atlas's sake. Speaking of Atlas, if you can do a little bit of this. Nope, not that one. Alright, let's try this out. And nope. Okay. Alice sings a voice to get Jamie excited, but can't come up with anything good. Go beat them up, or whatever you do. The effort is there. Thank you, friend. Jamie's occult is raised by 1, current +4, and Jamie's brawn is raised by 1, current +2. Madhouse looks to Jamie and slashes his claw through the air. Taro steps in the way of the attack. No need to fear. Taro is here. Okay. Damn it. That's rough. Taro comes out, mostly unscathed, taking 1 damage. Well, that's fine because they like to be kind of low. Madhouse looks to Critter and slashes his claws through the air, and Taro steps in the way of the attack. And no need to fear, Taro's here. And they're going to take another damage. You look to Alice nervously. Okay. Let's have Taro do a pounce. Let's go. Taro leaps up and scratches Madhouse for 4 damage. I wanted to believe you loved it here, working your dream job, but now I know that was a total lie. Get over yourself. You don't know me. I know you're on the road to eradication. A crooked grin peels across the demon's face as he giggles to himself. You saw my future back there, didn't you? Huh? No, I can't. I didn't. You're one shitty liar. If you keep this up, you're going to die. Like, die. No one cares. Madhouse looks to Jamie and slashes his claw through the air. This is for the fans. Oof, kind of daddy. NGL. And let's roll that again. I do not want him to fucking... Damn it. Okay, he's gonna hit anyway. Jamie comes out mostly unscathed, taking 1 damage, and Madhouse looks to Critter and slashes his claw through the air. And this is for the fans. Let's go. Oh, wait, fuck. Okay, I see. Critter faces the hit head-on, taking some damage, and Critter regains 1 health. Critter could use some help. Shit, that's not good. I don't think I have... Oh, wait, Jamie's a healer. That's not what I meant to do. Jamie's a healer. And then I should be the target of this move, please. Thanks. Let's go. 9 plus 4. We got this. Jamie closes their eyes, and the flame between their horns casts a cool light over Critter, healing them for 10 health. I hope this helps. Madhouse is preparing to attack. Jamie shifts their weight, their tail swishing in time. Alice, we need you to lore dump right now. Let's go.
Gotcha.
Alice begins his rambling, making Madhouse get sleepy. Jamie, I stress ate your winter jacket, and I've been too nervous to tell you. No, dude, stop. Madhouse takes 5 boredom damage, and Madhouse's turn is delayed by +3 turns. You look to Jamie nervously. Alright, Taro. I need you to pounce. Let's go. Taro rears back and pounces, scratching Madhouse across the face, dealing 6 damage. Taro yawns and combs her whiskers. Let's go. And then use this on Jamie, and then have Jamie do a big thump. Hopefully, damn it. Alright, we can reroll that though. We have plenty of rerolls. Let's go. Alright. Show him what Jersey's made of, Jamie. Let's go. Critter uses the power of positivity to heal Jamie for 5 health, and the pound mod is raised by 2. Alice daydreams about having a raven familiar. That's valid, brother. Alright. Damn it. I'm gonna reroll anyway. Let's go. Reaching up, Jamie cups the flame in their hands and whispers a spell, the small flame dancing forward before exploding to a wild burst of hell flame, and Madhouse is engulfed in a pale blue light and takes a hefty 11 damage. And Jamie is doing it again? Oh, nope, never mind. Thanks, little friend. Madhouse looks to Jamie and slashes his claw through the air. This is for the fans. I thought your turn was delayed, man. What's going on? I kind of have to take it. I don't have a lot. She's got plenty of health, though. Alright, the demon gargles, craning his head back before exhaling a cloud of noxious waste. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. That sounds bad, so I'm gonna re-roll, because okay, I have to take it anyway. Oof, that was bad. A toxic haze falls over the party, coughing and sputtering as they take damage. Taro regains 1 health, and Taro could use some help. Oh, thank God.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
Okay, we've almost got him. We're mostly gonna bore him to death. He cannot afford him to act sooner. Okay, we'll take that. It'll raise someone's stats. And then Jamie is capable of doing Spirit Blaze again. Come on. Let's go. Success. And then that ought to get it. Alright, took 18 turns. And I got A rank, but if I did it with 3 less turns, I could have been S rank. But hey, I'll take it. And you've unlocked some new dice. You can equip them through the quick menu. This on the left. Just not while rolling. Future updates will include more in-depth explanations on the differences between dice sets, but the main thing you'll want to keep in mind is that the dice change how much karma you have to work with and the numbers you typically roll. Interesting.
You're the real deal, huh? Guess that's a wrap, folks.
The ghost form flickers, madhouse crumbling to the floor in an ectoplasmic heap. Let me finish this. Jamie steps forward, a fire roaring in their eyes. No, I still have questions. You take hold of Jamie's arm, trying to hold them back. Is that all you really care about? You're all so clueless. Snapping up, Mike musters up the last bit of strength he has and latches onto you. You're coming with me. Stirring awake, you blink spots from your vision, feeling oddly light. What is this place? You furrow your eyebrows and shield your face from the pale white light. You glance down and see a harsh green outline below. It's Madhouse with a stunned look on his face and a firm grip on your ankle, holding you in place. Let go of me. No! You'll disappear. Isn't that the point? You want me gone. You kick and squirm, trying to break out of the specter's grasp. Hold on. Wait, just chillax for a second. Reeling you in like a kite on a string, Madhouse finally lets you go and quickly looks away. Look, it's no big deal. I just dragged your soul out of your body and set you adrift in the void. You mean I'm dead? Yeesh, it sounds a lot worse when you put it that way. Where are we? Drifting in a doorway between the spirit and material world. I usually wake up here if I pass out on my desk for too long. Now give me your soul. No, you give me your soul. Nah. Why'd you drag me in here? What do you want from me? I need you as a vessel to escape. Don't you feel bad for me? Come on, you've seen movies, you know how this ends. I can tell you whatever you want. What's this about a pesky curse? Punch off his hat. You ball up your fist and awkwardly shift your weight as you glide through the air. Squeezing your eyes shut, you throw your fist forward and it connects, knocking Mike's hat off his head. Mike grasps for his baseball cap and keeps it firmly planted onto his head. Yeah. You're an asshole. Yeah, what he said. Ow, my nose. How'd you even touch me? Mike brings a hand to his face, feeling the empty space where a nose would be.
You dragged me into this hell dimension, and newsflash, we're both ghosts!
You throw your arms over your head, gesturing around the empty vacuum of space.
Of course I feel bad for you, Mike. You didn't deserve to die, let alone become a monster. But now you're totally acting like one.
Mike is stunned, unsure of what to say.
So, if you're going to eat my soul, you might as well do it already.
Gladly.
But I don't think you will. The Phantom backs off. You're right. I can't do this. Why not? I don't want to hurt you. I shouldn't have put any of you through this. I just don't know what else to do. I want to escape. But what if I up and disappear? All I have is this job. I can't remember my old life. He does sound like Beetlejuice. I said that earlier. But you weren't here. Can't even remember my old face. Mike tips his hat down, covering his eyes. Damn it. You're not going to disappear. Tell that to the other defunct nobodies out there. If you really want a fresh start, you could start a podcast. It's like a radio show you carry in your pocket. On your cell phone? Mike perks up, a slight twinkle in his dead eyes. You go to take out your phone, only to realize it's back in the material world. I'll show you later. Even if you're a jerk. If it means anything, I think you're worth more than this crusty old station. Mike hesitates a moment before throwing his arms around you, giving you a big hug.
Thanks for not giving up on me.
Aww. You don't have to be the Elkhorn Station poltergeist. Not anymore. Not if it makes you miserable. Aww. Get out of here. Oh, that's so sweet.
This is all your fault.
How is it my fault? You knew bringing a human here was dangerous.
Says the ghost gobbling demon.
Ah, right. Toto, where the hell were you?
Who cares? I was there to protect my human, and that's what matters.
You did the bare minimum.
Bite your tongue.
I knew everything would work out.
Stop lying to yourself, Atlas. But I really can't see the future.
Then prove it, mothball.
Shush! Look, Critter's waking up. Ugh, I feel terrible. Thank goodness you're okay. Toto leaps into your arms, nuzzling against your neck and purrs. That's my human. More importantly, that loathsome ghost is gone. Jamie lets out a sigh of relief. Yeah, let's get the heck out of here. You don't respond, a lump forming in the back of your throat. Trailing behind the group, you stare down at the ground, listening to the cold gravel crunching underneath your shoes. Slowing to a stop, the group reaches the car, watching as you dig around in your pocket and pull out a set of car keys. The crew takes one last look back at the abandoned station. You watch as cracks and vines climb up its walls, the radio tower starting to rust over as the gleaming red beacon at the top flickers, then blinks out. Is something wrong? You look distressed. Jamie places a clawed hand on your shoulder. Oh yeah, it's cool. Don't worry about me. Do you mind if we catch a ride with you? My hooves are killing me. And can we crash at your place? I'd rather not risk waking my housemate Gus at this hour. We don't mind. The more the meowier. Don't just answer for me. Well, I figured you could use the company. I do love sleepovers. Fine, not like I have a choice here. What's wrong? Is it the Gus thing? He's a sweet guy once you get past the shedding. No, I don't know how to feel. I didn't get any answers about the stupid curse. I nearly died, and now my one source of information is gone. Good information, anyway. I'm a great source of information. Every rumor holds a speck of truth. Like eating spiders in your sleep. Atlas, that rumor was debunked. I need you to know this. No, because Spider's George. Oh, thank God. For real, though, are you guys okay? I'm great. Tired. I'll be okay, just really sick of the color green. Boy, I hear ya. Bro, your name's green. But it was kinda cool being the tall one for a second there. You and Jamie exchange worried glances. No, I still prefer you pint-sized. Bro, you're shitting? Good for you, bro. My chat is shitting, bro. Yeah, let's never do that again. Don't worry, little guy. I'm sure you looked cool. Piling into the car, you flick on the headlights and turn the key, pulling out of the parking lot away from the abandoned radio station. Trailing through the woods, you click on the radio, back to channel 103.1. Your heart sinks as all you hear is static drowning out the hum of the car's engine. The show's really over. 103.1 is nothing but dead air on the radio waves. Taking a deep breath, you finally muster up the courage to change the channel, flipping back to a generic oldies station. Looking over your shoulder, you see Jamie resting their head against the car window, already dozing off. Though one sharp turn would send their horns through the glass. At least Toto looks adorable all curled up in Jamie's arms. Your cell phone chimes in the cup holder of the car. Much to your dismay, it's a phone call. The number is a garbled mess of words and numbers. Even the screen is glitching out. The phone in your grasp shudders. The screen glitching out as a massive green ooze squeezes itself through the dot connector. With a wet splat, the slime ball picks itself up and forms a small glowing orb. Little madhouse! There's a... We get to keep him as a little guy. Hey, hey, hey! Hang up. I'm finally free. Sure, I lost a few limbs, but I'm free. You were seriously camping out on my phone? I thought you died. Bingo! No way am I beefing it yet. I've got a ton of life left in me. How? Tying yourself to a person takes a lot of negative energy, so I figured why not try a smartphone instead? This thing's jam-packed with bad vibes. But you can't just leave. You're the Elkhorn radio ghost. Not anymore. You. A gout of steam curls from Jamie's jaws, heat rising off the awakened demon. Her wild eyes lock onto the glowing green orb, who squeaks out in fear. Wretched specter, you dare to show your face after what you've done? Jamie? Jamie, be cool. Remember what we practiced. Be cool. Hiya, bonehead. Yeah, what she said. Jamie throws their clawed hand forward, slashing at Mike, who bounces around the passenger seat. Punching a ghost while he's down, huh? Typical demon. I don't know if I can do the Madhouse voice anymore, chat. The ghost darts around the car, taunting the demon while frantically dodging Jamie's claw swipes. Critter, eyes on the road. I'm trying. I'm going to devour your soul. Watch me out. Coming up fast, a hulking figure stands wide-eyed on the road, staring blankly at the car racing towards them. Atlas frantically grabs at the wheel. Ah! The car skids forward, squealing as you slam on the brakes. Crumpch! The shock of your harsh brake hits you. Your senses begin flooding back all at once. With each newly regained sensation, you fear the worst. You expect to smell smoke filling the car, feel an airbag smothering your face, or taste the tang of blood in your mouth. Luckily, none of that's the case. The car and the passengers within it are mostly unharmed, save some mental scarring. Jamie and Atlas attempt to regain their composure while Taro's shocked expression tells you she probably has 8 lives now. You gaze out the windshield, which dawns a crack across its face. Your vehicle is stopped in the middle of the road, and before you stands a big, scary dog! Taro squeezes herself under the car seat, cowering. Oh gosh, oh jeez. Alice unbuckles, kicks the side door open, and scrambles out of the car. Is everyone okay? I'm hanging in there. Not you. Atlas tries swatting Mike away like a pesky mosquito, but the ghost is unfazed as Atlas's fluffy hand passes clean through him, he upside down. Ouch! I'm glad you guys are alright. The towering demon emerges from your car and glares down at the glowing green orb. They frown, only to let out an exasperated sigh. Our battle will have to wait. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Ugh. Mike flips back into your phone. Please keep that horrible hairy monster away from me. Not a problem. We'll just apologize, offer the big guy a ride home, and boom, we're in the clear. Let's just bail. Not happening. Psh, everyone knows you can't outrun a werewolf. I wasn't worried about that. The Mothman glances around and picks up the largest stick he can find. Do you have a death wish? Don't worry, Jamie. I've got the reflexes of a housefly.
Idiotic.
Okay, Mothman. Oof, Twitch keeps crashing for you, bro. That sucks. Big L, and I also can't talk worth shit. Atlas turns away from Jamie and immediately begins to poke the heaping pile of fur with a stick. Hey, buddy, you alright down there? I'm just gonna stand over there, away from whatever you're doing. Moonlight pours through the thick tree line, a silvery light cast over the large beast fallen in the dirt. As Atlas pokes the beast, he begins to stir, his thick claws scraping through the earth with flexing muscles. You. Oh god, another deep voice I have to do. You. The werewolf picks himself up off the ground, rips the stick out of Atlas's grasp, and snaps it in half. Wait.
Hit me with your car!
The werewolf roars, his voice a jumbled snarl mixed with the bellow of a man. Oh, another fight. And this werewolf is howling mad. Arching his back, the werewolf winces as his bones snap back into place, regaining 12 HP. Oh god, is he gonna, like, heal himself? Jamie, I need you to heal me, like, immediately. Shit. The action is cut short by the wolfman's roars. It's not a full moon. Atlas stammers, his feathers standing on end. You were supposed to babysit. The wolfman roars, his wild eyes glaring down at the little Mothman. Remember? Wait, August?
June's fast asleep and you're nowhere to be found. I get home. June's fast asleep and you're nowhere to be found.
Yeah, you said that already. August paces back and forth, eyeing the Mothman like a beast ready to strike.
Follow my nose, I find you're out here partying with your friends.
You know him? Yes, this is August, my favorite housemate and best friend. Who would never maul me over a scheduling slip-up, right? Housemate, you're a pest. Hey. Jamie bristles with anger, the flame atop their head shooting off sparks. I know you didn't mean that. Hey, let's all just pump the brakes. Unlike when you hit me with your car! Critter takes 2 emotional damage. I won't take this out on Critter, you're the one standing in the middle of the road. Grar. See, this is the problem. I try to have an honest dialogue and you yell at me. You're a slacker. You never do what you're told, and the one time I ask you to sit your ass down for the evening, you leave. Yeah, once Hazel got home from work. August looks like he's about to explode. I baked the macaroni casserole like you asked. Did you turn off the oven? This is going nowhere. Jamie clears their throat and slides the Mothman behind them. What Atlas was trying to say is that he is very sorry. I'm gonna tear your feelers off. I know you can be a hassle, but thanks for giving Atlas a safe place to stay. Jamie places a gentle hand on the Wolfman's shoulder. Tearing his arm away, August snaps at Jamie, trying to bite them as they yank their hand back. Don't bite me. If you're so close, why doesn't he follow you home? I live in a bad part of town. The abandoned mine? The Weeping Catacombs, actually. Yeesh, how's rent? Rough. Bloodagata only accepts mailed checks. What is happening? I wasn't out partying, Gus. We were searching for clues relating to Critter's curse. Who? The werewolf grunts, his amber eyes drifting down before resting on you. He's staring at you now. You don't cursed. It's like a feeling of unease. Something terrible is going to happen to me and I can't stop it. I don't even know what it is. Welcome to the club. You look down at the ground, shuffling your shoes across the dirt. Nah, my curse isn't nearly as cool as yours. Cool? Bending to the whims of a celestial body isn't something I'd call cool. It's tragic and dangerous. I guess. No way! Werewolves are cool. Oh yeah? Scaring backpackers? Howling at the moon? You stopped a moving car with your face. August sighs and shakes his head.
You could have just apologized.
Can I give you a ride to the hospital?
If you could find a veterinarian at this hour.
The Wolfman's guffaw is cut short by a sharp yelp and he winces. August, don't die. I'm sorry. You were counting on me. I should have been responsible. I'm not gonna die. It's my stupid curse wearing off. Oh. What moon phase are we in? The first quarter.
Now that explains it.
Explains what? August's monstrous form begins to waver as he starts to trudge off, leaving him teetering forward before dropping to one knee. He takes a sharp breath before collapsing onto the ground, totally unconscious. You know absolutely nothing about cryptid care and aren't sure how to help. Should we take him to a hospital? Does Longhope have a hospital? They have gas station sushi, so they have to have hospitals, right? You want nothing but to faceplant into bed and never speak of this again.
Well.
While you losers were busy fighting, I called emergency services. Some cab from Hocus Health Center and Potions should be here any minute. I suppose that answers your question of the state of healthcare in the cryptid world. Really? Ah, voice crack. Hey, someone's got to be the responsible adult around here. Thanks, Mike. Yeah, whatever. Jamie turns toward the ghost and smiles awkwardly. Madhouse scowls in response. You were a formidable foe, Madhouse Mike. It was wrong of me to attack you in your current state, considering the unfair advantage. Bonehead, you cheeky devil. Maybe wait until we're out of a moving vehicle next time. Just a thought. Critter, please let me fix this. We'll worry about it tomorrow. Is the scary dog man dead? No, August is still breathing, just blacked out. Oh. Swerving down the road, a jet black SUV decorated in streaks of white skids to a stop next to the party, a pair of red lights flashing. We're supposed to call an ambulance, not a funeral coach. We can't afford to be picky. Out of the way. The driver door opens and hi, and a stark white raven flutters into the scene, a huge muzzled cryptid dressed in a gray jumpsuit trailing close behind. Hello, I hope you're a permanent character and not. They wouldn't just draw a whole new character design for someone who's leaving, right? Come on, get him in the cabin. Is that bird driving? We're short-staffed. Ugh. The tall cryptid reaches into his jumpsuit and pulls out a pen and clipboard. Looks like he passed out from exhaustion. Puh, werewolves with their invincibility complex. We'll get him patched up. What about the police reports? Do cryptids have insurance? Who do I talk to about this?
Wow, Tora.
Humans? Furrowing his eyebrows, the larger cryptid brings a hand up and flicks the raven. Quack! He'll be fine, I swear. After the coma, maybe. Exhaling a gout of steam, the muscled cryptid's hair bristles as he glares at the bird. Just kidding. Don't worry about any of that fluff. Werewolves are incredibly resilient. With a low growl, the larger cryptid holds the clipboard out to you, expecting you to sign the paper. It's some sort of waiver, a werewolf-specific one at that. What's this? A werewolf attack report. Oz here keeps track of sightings. Yeah, I don't know. Critter's not signing anything. Atlas huffs, handing the waiver back to the muzzled cryptid, who glowers down at the Mothman. You weren't bit, were you? No one got bit.
Uh-huh, I'm listening.
Blah, blah, blah. Okay, you guys can go now.
Listen here.
Hey, bud, we're just doing our job. Let's go, Oz. With a nod and a flit of his wings, the raven swoops back to the ambulance. Scooping August's unconscious form off the ground, Oz carries him away to the midnight cab. Maybe one of us should have stayed with August. Atlas watches as the SUV roars to life and veers away. You okay to drive? No, totally. Let me just rest my eyes. Standing up. We should get them home. In a blink, you're being carried to the back seat of your car by Jamie. With another, you're on the road as Atlas snoozes in the passenger seat and Jamie drives quietly. Nodding off in the back seat, you hold Taro in your arms and blink awake as you see the car slow to a stop in the parking lot. You stifle a yawn and carry your cat up the stairs, leading the three cryptids into your suite. Before fully succumbing to sleep, you look over the side of your bed. Alice is on the floor of your bedside, resting on a couch, cushion mattress, and a throw blanket. The lights flicker off, and you catch a glimpse of Jamie quietly closing your bedroom door. Lying on the bed of your childhood home, you grip the Polaroid camera in your hands. Tonight you're finally going to catch that monster on tape. You scoot towards the window and peek through the blinds, angling your flashlight through the glass. The backyard is empty. Not even your neighbor's cat is outside, yowling on the fence. With a sigh, you lower your camera and close your eyes. Maybe it was all a dream. You snap awake at the sound of knocking against your window, leaving you scrambling for your camera. Oh my gosh! Knock, knock. You fumble with the camera and yank the window blinds open, a pair of massive red eyes gazing back at you. You've never seen anything like this before. Now's your chance. Seize this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Flash. You take the photo, leaving the creature squealing and tumbling from the window, blinded by the flash. Success! You silently fist pump the air and peer through the window, trying to see where the creature had gone. Sliding the window open, you hear a squeaky voice coming from the bushes below.
Ow! Why would you do that?
You can talk? Yeah, I can talk. I'm not some sort of boogeyman. Why are you peeking through my window? You left your lights on. Are you scared of the dark or something? No way. The strange creature splays his wings and flutters back up to your window, resting against the windowsill. You should be more careful. Resting in the lamplight is a short, scruffy creature with inky feathers and a pair of antennae. He's wearing a loose t-shirt and goggles. One of his knees is all bandaged up. What are you?
I'm Atlas.
That's a silly name. Oh yeah? What's your name? Critter. Well, Critter, you're a weirdo. You're a talking bug. Unless you hadn't noticed, I'm a moth, not a bug. Is that why you keep knocking on my window? Yeah. Sorry about that, moth vision. Maybe keep the lights off next time. You never know what it might attract. Like what? Cryptids like me. Click. Atlas perps up, his feelers flicking to one side as his gaze shifts, glancing over your shoulder. He blinks. Look, I've got to go. Hearing footsteps creaking towards your room, you look towards the door. Atlas? You glance back at the window to find the Mothman is gone. A low growl rumbles from the hallway. The door to your room creaking opens, the sound of footsteps is replaced with a dragging, scraping noise. Huh? Slinking into the room is the outline of your mother's shadow, but instead of flicking on the lights and scolding you for staying up past bedtime, she lets out a wheeze and a twisted jumble of words leave her mouth. Lights out. Mom? You clutch the camera in your shaking hands and angle it up towards the shambling creature. The shadowy creature takes on a different, more nightmarish shape, a dozen blue eyes peeling open from its flesh. The shadowy creature growls and squeaks, trying to make out words you can't possibly understand. You've never seen anything like this before. Now's your chance. I don't want to. Mom? You clutch the camera in your shaking hands, angling it up towards the shambling creature. You can't take the photo. Your mind feels like it's splintering. You can't think or move. With one last breath, you slump to one side and your vision snaps to black. Ooh, spooky. I'm sorry. You're awoken by the sharp yowl of Taro, who's staring down at you with a scowl. Oh, for goodness sake. Oh, she said it too. Taro, you were thrashing around in your sleep and nearly kicked me off the bed. Man, okay, I don't know how long chapter 1 of this goes on, but it's been almost 2 hours. I've got a piss. Kinda fucking bad. So let me just save real fast. Oh, wait. It's this one. I had an awful dream. Alright, let me save. And yeah, I'll be right back. I got a fucking piss, bro. Okay, piss time over. Piss time over. Oh. Anyway. What were we doing? Alright. Had an awful dream, and Atlas was in it. Yeesh, that does sound awful. Are nightmares a common thing with you? Not since I moved out. You're exhausted and more than grumpy this morning. Well, I'm glad you're awake. Taro brings a paw to her chin and thinks for a moment. You can describe your dream while you fix me breakfast. You sure? It's a doozy. Rolling out of bed, you nearly step on Alice, who's still asleep on the floor. Let the lad sleep. Taro slowly floats toward the sleeping Alice and bares her fangs, a twinkle in her eye. Let's pluck him. Let's not. You tiptoe around the Mothman and go about your usual morning routine, showering, getting dressed, all without waking up Alice, somehow. So, about that dream you had. You describe the nightmare to the little phantom cat as you pour yourself a bowl of cereal.
Wow, that is bad. Nightmares are supposed to be about giant vacuums or eating dry cat food.
Dry cat food? Yes, brainless stuff. Nothing too scary. You need something to ward off these bad dreams. Yeah, with healthy diet and a regular sleeping schedule, I get it. Maybe I'm just stressed.
No, silly.
It sounds like your dreams are being invaded by an otherworldly force. Taro's gaze trails down and rests on your cell phone, laying on the counter. You think Madhouse is causing this? Perhaps. You tap your phone and the screen flickers green.
Hey, I'm a little helpless ghosty guy.
He's a little helpless ghosty guy. You heard it here, folks. See? Suspicious. Well, that's just my voice. If you're so sure, why were you sneaking around last night? That was you digging around the pantry. I'm incorporeal. You think a plastic container can keep me out? That explains my food budget. Are you sure this cat's a ghost? Because last I checked, ghosts don't eat. Oof, that's rough, buddy. You can't talk. Oh. I don't know what I'm supposed to do without your insightful commentary, bro. Have you ever tried? Plenty of times, but the pizza delivery guys never got past the barbed wire. Almost like they'd get murder-lated. Mike and Tato glare at each other. So, we know it's not Madhouse. Hey, if you need a good luck charm to scare off bad vibes, I could lend you my hat. Oh, hell yeah. Aw, that's awfully sweet of you. Not this hat, but the real one. Still, I know it means a lot to you. Didn't you die wearing that hat? That doesn't make it any less lucky. No one's gonna rob a grave for your stinky hat.
Are you kidding? I'm an urban legend. That hat's gotta be worth a fortune. Even more now that I'm dead.
I'm certain any charm would do. Where would I find something like that? I mean, I have a lucky feather, but this seems a little more extreme. You're gonna need some big magic. There's plenty of chic boutiques around here full of shiny rocks and candles. I'm certain they'll have something to ward off those bad dreams. Sounds like a solid excuse to go out. All that flowery junk is fake. If you want real magic, Edith's potion shop is just around the corner. She paid for an ad read once. Jeez, oh man, I can't speak. After about 2 hours, I just kind of lose the ability. Oh, like that sounds any better. It's worth a shot. Alright, we'll stop by Edith's. Sweet. What about Atlas? Psh, he'll be fine. Scooping up your keys and wallet, you stuff your things into your pockets and head out the door. Yeah, he'll be fine. Why do you look so sad? Oh, he looks so cute. I'm gonna save though, because after getting through the first part, you know, I want to break it up into sections. Don't want to, God, if the first part took 2 hours, I don't want to do the second one right now, that's for sure. Sipping my water. Yummy. Alright, chat. So yeah, I hope you guys liked the stream. If you're watching this on YouTube, if I remember to put it on YouTube, because I kind of forgot to put my Indigo Park one up. But if I do remember to put this on YouTube, you can watch these live at twitch.tv/radioactive. And yeah, I just keep staring at my little pngtuber over on the second screen. Because, like, he's a little guy. Look at him. You see? He's just precious. He's got like a little mullet thing going on. I mean, yeah. So anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Bye, Devil. Bye-bye.